Hi everyone! Welcome to our ICT review video. Today, I will be answering several questions to help you understand our lesson better. I will just give the correct answer and I'll also explain why it is correct and why the other choices are not. This is important so we can practice proper thinking and not just guess. I hope that while watching this video, you also learn to be more careful, responsible, and critical when using technology. Let's learn together and I hope this video helps you prepare with confidence. Okay? So first question is number 1, which of the following best describes 21st century skills? Which of the following best describes 21st century skills? Letter A, basic reading and writing. Letter B, skills needed to succeed in today's information age. Letter C, skills used only in technology careers. And letter D, skills for traditional learning environment. And the correct answer is a letter B. Because letter B refers to the ability students need to thrive in today's world, especially in a society driven by technology, information, collaboration, and innovation. So these skills include critical thinking, communication, collaboration, creativity, digital literacy, problem solving, and more skills essential for success in the modern era. Now, the answer is letter B, skills needed to succeed in today's information age. So why the other options are not correct? Why is the letter A and C? Of course, the letter D is not correct because first, letter A is basic reading and writing. These are the fundamental skills, but 21st century skills go far beyond basics. They focus on higher order thinking, technology use, and global readiness. And also the letter C, which is skills used only in technology careers, which are for all careers, not just tech. Communication, critical thinking, and creativity are universal. So of course, the letter D, which is skills for traditional learning environments, which is focused more on memorization and content knowledge. 21st century skills emphasize innovation, digital tools, collaboration, and real-world problem solving, which are not limited to traditional methods. So that's it. So that's why letter B is the correct answer. Again, it is skills needed to succeed in today's information age. And next is number 2. The 4 C's under learning skills include all except. The 4 C's under learning skills include all except letter A, creativity, B, critical thinking, C, collaboration, and D, computation. So what is the correct answer? So the answer is letter D, computation. So why is computation? Why is the letter D? Because the 4 C's of learning skills, it's 21st century skills are creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, communication. Those are the learning skills. Again, the learning skills of 4 C's: creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, and communication. That's why computation is not one of the 4 C's. So it's the correct answer. So why is the other options are not correct? Which is not creativity, critical thinking, and also collaboration. Again, the learning skills, which is the creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, and communication. No? So, they are appeal sila sa learning skills, no? Which is first, the creativity. This is one of the 4 C's. It involves generating ideas and thinking innovatively. Of course, the critical thinking, also one of the 4 C's. It means analyzing information and solving problems logically. Of course, the collaboration, another letter C, which is the collaboration. It refers to working well with others to accomplish tasks. So the answer is it's letter D, computation. So now let's proceed to number 3. Which literacy skill refers to understanding facts, data, and information? Which literacy skill refers to understanding facts, data, and information? Letter A, media literacy. B, technology literacy. C, information literacy. Of course, letter D, data literacy. So the answer is collaboration. The answer is, information literacy. Because information literacy refers to the ability to find, evaluate, understand, and use information effectively. It focuses on understanding facts, data, and information from various sources. So, why the other options are not correct? No? Letter A, media literacy. It focuses on understanding and evaluating media, messages, not information in general. And also the letter B, technology literacy, involves knowing how to use digital tools and technology, not primarily about understanding information. Of course, the letter D, data literacy. It focuses specifically on reading and interpreting data, but the question asks more broadly about facts, data, and information, which fits information literacy best. So the answer is information literacy. Letter C. The ability to work with others in the workplace described. A, communication. B, collaboration. C, leadership. And D, initiative. So the answer is letter B, collaboration. Because it means working effectively with others to achieve a common goal. It involves teamwork, cooperation, and sharing responsibilities. Exactly what the question describes. So why the other options are not correct? Because communication, this is about expressing ideas clearly, not necessarily working with others to complete tasks. So of course, letter C, which is the leadership. Leadership involves guiding or influencing others, not simply working with them. And also the initiative. This means taking action independently or being self-motivated, not teamwork. So the answer is the letter B, collaboration. So now, number 5. A skill that requires thinking outside the box is. A skill that requires thinking outside the box is A, flexibility, B, creativity, C, productivity, and D, media literacy. So the answer is letter B, creativity. Why is creativity? Because it involves generating original ideas, solutions, and approaches often referred to as thinking outside the box. It's all about imagination, innovation, and problem solving in unique ways. So that's how creativity. So why the other options, letter A, C, and D, is not a correct answer? Because flexibility is the ability to adapt to change. not necessarily but about generating new ideas. And of course, letter C, productivity, focuses on efficiently completing tasks, not creative thinking. And also the media literacy is the ability to analyze and interpret media messages, not about thinking creatively. So the answer is again is the letter B, creativity. Next, number 6. The life skill under flips, that means adjusting plans when needed, is the life skill under flips, that means adjusting plan when needed, is A, leadership, B, flexibility, C, initiative, and D, social skills. The answer is letter B, flexibility. Flexibility refers to the ability to adapt, adjust, or change plans when circumstances requires it. It's an essential life skill for handling unexpected situations effectively. So why the other options are not correct? Because letter A, leadership, is about guiding and motivating others, not about adjusting plans personally. Letter C, initiative, is the ability to take actions independently, not necessarily but adapting plans. And letter D, social skills. Social skills involves interacting well with others, not adjusting plans. So next, number 7 is which ICT tool is used to create surveys or quizzes? Letter A, Google Classroom, B, Google Docs, C, Google Forms, and letter D, SlideShare. The correct answer is Google Forms, letter C, because it's an ICT tool specifically designed to create surveys, quizzes, and questionnaires. It allows you to collect response easily and automatically organize the data for analysis. So why the other options are not correct? So why is the other is not correct? So because a Google Classroom, letter A, is a learning management system used for assigning and managing classwork, not for creating standalone surveys. And letter B, Google Docs, is used for word processing like writing documents, not for interactive quizzes or surveys. And the last is SlideShare, is a platform for sharing presentations, not for creating surveys or quizzes. So the answer is Google Forms. Next, number 8. Which ICT material stores files and synchronize across devices? Letter A, Google Drive, B, Google Docs, C, SurveyMonkey, D, Edmodo. So the answer is Google Drive. Because Google Drive is a cloud storage service that allows users to store files online and synchronize them across multiple devices. So you can access your documents, image, and other files anywhere with internet access. So why is not Google Docs? Because it is used for creating and editing documents, not primarily for storing and syncing files. The Docs files are saved in Google Drive. And also the SurveyMonkey. SurveyMonkey is used for creating surveys and collecting response, not file storage. And of course, the letter D, Edmodo. Because Edmodo is an online learning platform for assignments and communication, not a cloud storage tool. So the answer is letter A, Google Drive. So number 9. Which platform is designed for assignments and class management? A, Edmodo, B, Google Classroom, C, Facebook, D, Zoom. So the answer is Google Classroom, because it's an online learning management system designed specifically for assigning, submitting, and grading classwork, as well as facilitating communication between teachers and students. So why the other options are not correct? No? Edmodo, letter A, is also a learning platform, but the question emphasizes the platform designed for assignments and class management, which is more directly associated with a Google Classroom in many educational contexts. And of course, letter C, Facebook. So, Facebook is a social media platform not designed for managing classwork. And of course, the letter D, Zoom. Zoom is a video conferencing tool used for meetings and online classes, but not for handling assignments or class management.
Good morning, everyone. So today, number 10. We are in number 10. The platform that allows students and teachers to communicate, post assignments, and collaborate. A. Google Drive. B. Edmodo. C. Canva. D. OBS. So the answer is Edmodo. Why? It's because it's designed especially for teachers and students to communicate, submit assignments, and collaborate. So why the others are not? The answer. So the Google Drive used for storing and sharing file not mainly for teachers and student communication. Canva used for graphic design, not classroom communication. The OBS used for screen recording and live streaming, not for school collaboration. Number 11. Which software is mainly used for graphic design and presentations? A. Canva. B. SlideShare. C. SurveyMonkey. D. Zoom. So the answer is Canva. It because a graphic design tool used for posters, presentation, infographics, and etc. So why the others are not? The answer is because B. SlideShare platforms to upload presentation, not create them. SurveyMonkey used for making surveys only. The Zoom used for video conferencing. Number 12. Which online tool is known for sharing presentation and communication publicity? A. Google Docs. B. SlideShare. C. Zoom. D. OBS. The answer is SlideShare. It because a platform used to upload publicly presentations, PDFs, and documents, while the others are not. So here, the Google Docs are used for writing and collaboration, not mainly for public presentation sharing, while the Zoom is the video conferencing tool, while the OBS is used for live streaming and stream recording. Number 13. Workplace by Facebook is mainly used for A. Video editing. B. Online collaboration and communication. C. Graphic design. D. Storage of files. So the answer is online collaboration and communication. It because it used for messaging, group updates, team communication. And why the others are not? The answer? A. Video editing workplace is not for video editing. Graphic design is not a design tool. Storage of file not its main purpose. Number 14. Which ICT tools allows video conferencing for up to 1,000 participants? A. Zoom. B. Google Classroom. C. SlideShare. D. Edmodo. The answer is letter A. Zoom. It because it supports large meeting and webinars with up to 1,000 participants. Why the other are not? The answer is because Google Classroom used for assignments, not a video conferencing platform. SlideShare used for sharing presentation, not for meetings. Edmodo communication platform not designed for large video meeting. Number 15. OBS is primarily used for A. Making surveys. B. Recording and live streaming. C. File sharing. D. Word processing. The answer is letter B. Recording and live streaming. It because OBS is widely used for screen recording and live streaming. And why the others are not? It because A. Making surveys. Surveys are made with tools like Google Platform or SurveyMonkey. File sharing, not a file sharing platform. Word processing, not for writing documents. Number 16. The technology literacy skill focuses on A. How to communicate online. B. Understanding how digital tools work. C. Creating presentation. D. Selecting incredible sources. So the answer is understanding how digital tools work. It because technology literacy is about knowing how to use and understand digital technology. Why the others are not the answer? It because letter A, how to communicate online, is this is a communication literacy, not technology literacy. Creating presentation, this is a digital creativity skill, not teach technology alone. Selecting incredible sources, this is platform literacy, not technology literacy. Number 17. Which ICT tools is our processor? A. Google Docs. B. Google Forms. C. SurveyMonkey. D. Zoom. So the correct answer is letter A, Google Docs. It because a word processing tool use a type, edit, and format documents online. Why the others are not the answer? It because letter B, Google Forms used to create surveys, not for word processing. SurveyMonkey, a survey use creating tools, while the Zoom is the video conferencing tool.
For continuation, so number 18, Survey Monkey is used to. Letter A, create infographics. B, conduct online surveys. C, store files. D, create animation. Letter A, create infographics. B, conduct online surveys. C, store files. D, create animation. So the correct answer is letter B, conduct online survey. Because it's a web-based tool specifically designed for creating online survey, collecting responses, and analyzing results. Why other options are wrong? For letter A, create infographics. Infographics requires design tools like Canva, Pictocart, or Vengage. SurveyMonkey does not provide design feature for visual, poster, or graphics. For letter C, store files. Files storage platforms include Google Drive, Dropbox, and OneDrive, not SurveyMonkey. For letter D, create animation. Animation making tools include Photon, Animaker, and Blender. SurveyMonkey has no animation feature. Next is number 19. A device used to visually project lesson in class is A. Laptop. B. Flash drive. C. Projector. And D. Tape recorder. So the answer is projector, letter C. A projector is a classroom technology tools that display image, video, and presentation onto a screen or wall so that the entire class can see them. It is the primary device used in teaching to visually enhance lesson, especially when combined with slide, videos, or interactive materials. Why other options are wrong? For letter A, laptop, although it stores and displays content, it cannot project visual for the whole class without a projector. For letter B, flash drive, it is only for storing and transferring files and cannot display or project content by itself. And B, tape recorder. This device plays audio only. It cannot show visual. Why the answer is That's why the answer is projector. Next is number 20. This life skill is about starting tasks on your own. This life skill is about starting tasks on your own. Letter A, social skill. B, leadership. C, initiative. D, flexibility. So the answer is letter C, initiative. Initiative refers to the ability to begin, task, solve problem, or taking action without being told or reminded. It shows independence, motivation, and responsibility. People with initiative are self-starter. They don't wait for instruction before working. Yeah, so why other options are wrong? For letter A, social skills. This refers to interacting with others, not starting tasks independently. For letter B, leadership involves guiding and influencing others, not simply beginning tasks on your own. And D, flexibility means adapting to changes and challenges, which is different from the concept of self-starting. So that's why the answer is initiative. So next is number 21. Media literacy mainly involves. Media literacy mainly involved. Letter A, identifying data sources. B, using software tools. C, understanding how information is published. And for letter D, creating digital art. So, the answer is letter C, understanding how information is published. Media literacy focuses on analysis and understanding media message, how they are created, who created them, why they were created, and how they influence people. It includes being aware of bias, persuasion, misinformation, and the purpose of content. Knowing how information is published helps individual evaluate its accuracy and reliability. Why other options are wrong? For letter A, identifying data sources. This is closer to information literacy, not media literacy. For letter B, using software tools. This relates to ICT skill or digital literacy. For letter D, creating digital art. This is multimedia production, not media literacy. Well, that's why the correct answer is understanding how information is published. So next, which of the following is not an ICT material? Which of the following is not an ICT material? A. Projector. B. Interactive board. C. Flash drive. D. Dictionary. So the correct answer is dictionary. A dictionary is a traditional learning material made of paper. Is that it does not involve digital or technological components. ICT materials involve electronic, digital, or multimedia tools that help in communication or learning. Why other options are wrong? A. Projector. A digital tools that displays visual. For letter B, interactive board, a technological teaching tool used for writing and interactive lessons. For letter C, flash drive, a storage device used to save and transfer digital files. Number 23. Google Classroom mainly helps teachers too. Google Classroom mainly helps teachers too. A. Record videos. B. Submit assignment digitally. C. Design posters. And D. Store presentation online. Letter A. Record videos. B. Submit assignment digitally. C. Design posters. D. Store presentation online. So the correct answer is letter B. Submit assignment digitally. Because Google Classroom is a learning management system designed to organize classes, distribute assignment, and collective student submissions. Teachers can post lesson, attach file, check student work, and return grades in all in one digital platform. It means purpose to make teaching and learning more organized and paperless. No? So, why other options are wrong? So, for letter A, record videos. Google Classroom does not have video recording features. Tools like OBS, smartphones, or cameras are used for this. For letter C, design poster. This is what Canva or Photoshop is for. For letter D, store presentation online. Google Drive is specifically for storage, not Google Classroom itself. That's why the answer is letter B. Submit assignment digitally. Digitally, rather. Next is number 24. The C skills that help students share ideas effectively is A. Critical thinking. B. Creativity. C. Communication. D. Collaboration. The answer is letter C. Communication. Because it's one of the forces of 21st century skills. It focuses on expressing idea clearly, whether through speaking, writing, or digital tools. Effective communication involves organizing thought, choosing the right words, and delivering message in a way that others can understand. So why other options are wrong? So for letter A, critical thinking about analyzing, evaluating, and solving problem, not expressing ideas. For letter B, creativity about generating new ideas, not sharing them. For letter D, collaboration about working with others, not specifically communicating ideas. So next is number 25. Productivity as a life skill means. Productivity as a life skill means A. Following strict plans. B. Maintaining efficiency despite distractions. C. Always working alone. D. Focusing on art and design. A. Following strict plans. B. Maintaining efficiency despite distractions. C. Always working alone. D. Focusing on art and design. So the correct answer is letter B. Maintaining efficiency despite distractions. Productivity means completing tasks effectively and efficiently. Being productive does not rely on perfect conditions. It means staying focused even when things are noisy, stressful, or distracting. Productive people manage time well. They organize and finish tasks properly. And why other options are wrong. So for letter A, following strict plans, productivity is about result, not strict schedules. For letter C, always working alone. Productivity can happen individually or in a group. Teamwork does not reduce productivity. For letter C, focusing on art and design. This is related to creativity, not efficiency or task completion. So that's why the answer is maintaining efficiency despite distractions. So thank you so much.